Did you think he was scared?
Well, I can understand that, you know, I have a very big potential to be the first one to tap him, you know. I was ready to do so, and it's understandable that he ran away, but you know what, I would actually fight him in MMA, and I'll make sure that I'll be there, you know.
Is it usual that you weigh in the morning of the match, and why was it that you weighed in so early? Don't they usually weigh in right before the match?
What was going to happen is I supposed to weigh in yesterday 180 pounds, but what I was saying, but 180 pounds is going to be too light. What about 185 the next day? And it's suddenly no, you need to make 180.
Well, why wasn't the agreed weight at 180?
Nothing was agreed. I never got nothing written. I just came here to fight 180. It doesn't matter when, what time. There was no date for weigh-ins, no time for weigh-ins.
So you never really planned on showing up at 180, right?
Neither him.
Neither him?
Neither him.
When Nick was on 180. He was aware that 180 was the weight that was.
Yeah. Oh, yesterday. Yeah, not before the fight. UFC do weigh in before the fight. In the BJJ we don't.
Don't you guys usually weigh in before the match?
Not for 180. Not where in the with the gi on.
I'm just saying usually that they weigh in at the morning of the fight instead of later on, early in the morning.
Well, what happened with the weigh-in things was this. I supposed to touch the weight 180 at first on Friday, and then they said no, gonna be 185 on Saturday. This morning I woke up, okay, went to try to call Cesar Gracie to ask Nick to come down to see his weight. And then Cesar said no, because he's already waiting in last night, and he already ate. I said, oh, what you mean he already ate? So he's not on weight on 180 then? No, because the organizer said that he could eat now. I said, okay, but I'm here now with 180, so what's going on now?
Did anybody see Nick weigh in?
Nobody saw that I know.
Did anybody see you weigh in?
Yes, the team.
Who saw? Oh, there.
Lana, representing Cesar.
Ronda Rousey saw you weigh in?
Yes.
And she saw you make 185?
180.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Right. How can you do this, man? You know what I mean? And how can you even talk about charity?
At what point did Nick announce that he wasn't gonna fight?
I was waiting until as soon as I stepped in the mat. I didn't know he was a shooting.
He didn't show up to the registration table.
You know, I was waiting for the hope. You know?
Wow. Is there anything you'd like to say to him? I'm sure
I said, for Nick, you know, I gave up a lot of things, you know, to make this to happen. You know, I came here to fight. You said that you were going to give all this to charity, make all this speech and stuff. I'm here now. You let everyone down, you let me down. You know what I mean? I think this is very disrespectful, and I didn't expect that from him. I agreed in writing 85 kilograms before the fight, and then somehow they understood 185 before the tournament. So in that case, I'll fight. I'll weigh in 180. Okay. And I did 180 before the fight.
Right.
Like 5 hours before the fight.
Right.
Definitely this morning he wasn't 180. Was definitely above 180 because he didn't come down to show because he already ate before that. Okay, that was the reason he didn't show up in the morning, because it's supposedly he already weighed in 180 the night before, you know, and that's what happened, you know. But there's nothing to do with the way that he didn't show up. He has a problem now, right? He has a social issue, right? Because it's not his first time that he did that, you know. I didn't expect at all he didn't show up for the fight for the simple fact that he actually was the one that was going to give away for charity his purse. That's it. I would never. This is like not letting me down, it's letting the kids down, and this is like out of order. You know, it's too much of a showbiz being the bad guy, say like what. Yeah, that's showbiz, yeah. But when you come in and make an announcement that you're going to do something for charity and don't show up for the fight, what the hell is going on? That's disrespectful. It's not about showbiz. That's not showing like there's a good person. There's a problem. There's a person that has a problem. The whole media, the whole, man, I was on holiday and I couldn't enjoy my holiday because I was training. And I never had a holiday with my family ever in my life. For the first time ever with my 2 kids, I went for 10 days in Thailand and I was training twice a day every day. Because of that, you know, I flew from Thailand to Birmingham to make a commitment that I'm doing a reality show in UK. Did for 2 days filming and came straight here with 14 hours plus jet lag, you know. And I'm standing right here with the weight on, you know, and ready to fight.